Continuing on with our little jaunt around the Square Enix collection, first off we're taking a look at Goetia. Looks pretty beautiful, I'm not going to lie, just from taking a quick look at it here, but give us a rough idea of what we can expect from the game itself.
Okay, so Goetia is a point-and-click adventure game in which you control Abigail, who's a girl, or ghost girl, who's basically returned, and right at the beginning you sort of, that's when you reappear, and the aim of the game is to figure out why you're back, what happened, how did you die, and what's going on with the mansion. So you basically, I don't want to say respawn, but but you sort of wake up in front of the family mansion, and it appears as a very long time has passed. So you have to figure out what happened to your family, your aunt, your sisters, your brothers, and so the game is very much about sort of finding out clues, finding out solving riddles, solving puzzles, and just sort of uncovering the story as you go along. It's quite slow-paced. I do have to admit, at a convention like this, it's always difficult to sort of showcase a game like this, because particularly with this game, the ambient is so important. And as you can hear, there's a lot of people here. So
a slightly different ambience in the room, right?
Slightly different ambience, indeed. And with this, it's very sort of a heavy ambient. You're ghosting through a house. See what I did there?
I like it.
Trained that over the last 2 days. So you're ghosting through the house, and it's sort of very, heavy atmosphere, as it were. So it's always a bit difficult, but I think people, who get the game and sort of take their time with it, really, understand, and they do have a lot of fun with it. And so the general gameplay is very much point and click. You sort of find things, you sort of, self-monologue about them a bit. And I think one of the key things about the game is that as a ghost, you don't have an inventory. So a lot of the puzzles are based around bringing sort of a certain object and using it with the environment in a certain place. But how do you sort of move the object from A to B, and stuff like that. So the demo for Goetia, which will be releasing next week, is made by the team called Sushi. So the demo is available online, I believe, and the game will be releasing on Steam. So yeah, if you're looking to play, a very sort of gothic, slow-paced sort of game that is really good for sort of a night in the evening, sort of just to chill out and relax and sort of just really
all the lights off.
Yes. Right? Yeah, there are no jump scares, so it's nothing you have to sort of be very frightened of, but it's sort of very psychological.
Immersing yourself in the atmosphere.
Yes, exactly.
And the other thing I was going to ask is, if we're trying to look for updates around the game, post-launch or just heading up to the launch, where should we be pointing our browsers?
Both the Sushi team, Sushi's the development team, have I think Twitter and Facebook for Goetia. But equally, if you just search for Square Enix Collective, you can always find information about the games we publish there, and Goetia will always be pushing anything they do, because of course we've published the game, so there'll be news for us there.
Wonderful.